Hello, Julian from New Look Roofing, Siding, Windows, Gutters. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can improve your website and beat some of your competition online. So the 3 things we'll cover today are content, links, and citations. At the end of the video, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and I'd be happy to answer those for you. If not, no big deal. I'm going to give you a bunch of free tips, strategies, and information here for free. You can go ahead and apply that directly to your site and it should help you guys out. All right, so I'm looking at your site now. We'll start with the content, and I can see that you guys have your links here for your other pages, about, gallery services, financing, and your blog, as well as your contact info, as well as a few social media links. That's really good too. Now, looking at your site, what Google really cares about, they really want all these words, right? They want this content. And they're looking for about 1,500 words of content on your homepage. You guys, I can tell, are under that now. So adding more content would be one way. You really want to hit that 1,500 mark. That's what's going to optimize your site and get you ranking higher with Google. Now, I'm also going to show you throughout the video HKC Roofing and Construction. The reason why is because they're one of the top results in the area. And so if we want to see what someone is doing successfully that we want to do, why not look and find out what they're doing? We could apply some of the same techniques. And I'm going to tell you what they're doing is going to work for you. First thing I'm going to tell you is we look at their page. They have a lot of the links as well with services they offer. Same type of thing, banner. They have a bunch of information. But we're going to find out right away they don't have 1,500 words of content. You can see this here. It's under 500 words. So really, that's one area we could already get ahead of them, right? By adding more content to the site and getting ahead of HKC there. But you don't just want content, you want to have keywords into it. So keywords are just commonly grouped phrases or groups of words put together that people will search over and over into Google. So I've used roofing Louisville, Kentucky here, KY for Kentucky, as my example. The reason why 400 people search this every single month into Google. So the only way you'll show up for this, though, is if this keyword is on your website. You have to have it on there. So this is the best one for the area. 3 ways to get on the first page. You could pay for ads as these companies have. You could show up in the map pack or Google My Business here. Top 3 companies show up on this preview window on the first page. The rest show up in the view all. So you really want to be in these top 3 here to get this exposure. Also, you could show up in the organic section. You're going to get 10 results per page here. We can see the first result is HKC Roofing. And so that's who we're trying to kind of look and see what they're doing, and we want to kind of copy some of the things or do something very similar. So the other thing Google wants, 1,500 words of content and keywords in your content to show up in here. They also want to know they can trust your website. The way to do that is to have powerful sites help link to yours or pointing back to yours. So I took your website, newlookroofs.com, plugged it into a program called Ahrefs that I pay for. We can see your headers at the top. That's really good. It's going to allow Google to find you a little bit easier. Ideally, you want to have your name as well as a few keywords in there. But then we want to talk about the numbers, and these 2 dials are the most important. The UR is your trust with Google, and the DR is your power behind your site. It's good that your numbers are fairly close. Both of these go to 100, just to give you kind of an idea. Now, the way to build these up is through your links here. So your backlinks, you guys have 84. These are just links just like this one. If I was to click this, it's going to either open that page or bring me to your site. And referring domains are just other websites that you're linked to. So right now you have 23 that you're linked to. And we can see the 23, 14 of those are what we'd call strong sites. So with 14 strong ones pointing back at you, that's giving you this trust of 19 with Google. These sites are vouching for you. By having a 19, we can see you're showing up for 180 different keywords in searches. And these are what really bring the visitors in. We can see you're getting about 60 to your actual website from the 180 keywords you're searching. What I want to do is give you a comparison, jump over to HKC. We can see they've got their headers up here, 31 trust, a little under 4 for the power. So not that much power behind their site. Definitely an area they could improve on. But we can see they have about 1,400 backlinks on the 146 different referring domains or websites linked to them. We can see 103 of the 146 sites are strong, so it's giving them a trust of 31. Because of that, they're being found for about 453 keywords that they can be found in Google searches for. And they're bringing about 484 visitors to their website every single month. To give you a rough idea, 100 visitors to your actual web page will bring you between 20 and 30 phone calls per month. On a very conservative side, it definitely could be more than that. But that's just on the conservative note there. So you can imagine how many they're kind of getting. Then depending how many you would close from that, your percentages, that's how many people you could expect, how many jobs that would equal for you. Now you're probably thinking these numbers are huge. How do we get 101 trusted websites pointing back that are strong? Well, I'll tell you, we could actually, with a program like this, I can click and actually see all of their websites. I can find the 101 strong ones that they have that are pointing back, helping them the most. We can go and get the exact same ones for you. If they work for them, there's no reason why it wouldn't work for you. Most of those sites, we just have to create a profile on or create kind of like a membership and join with them. And then we'll be able to get the same exact links and the same trust from their site that these guys are getting also. Same thing with the backlinks. So that would help you to beat them in here, this area. Now, for keywords to show up for more, you have to make sure these are on your page to begin with. They won't magically show up if they're not. So they do have to be on your page. So adding more content would allow us to put more keywords on there. All right, so for the organic section, just to recap, 1,500 words of content, having those keywords in there multiple times, and then we want to make sure that you have strong, trusted sites pointing back to your site to give your site more trust and power. Now for this map pack, we want to have citations, also called GMB here. Citations are when you get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into directory sites like Yelp, Home Advisor, Better Business Bureau, to name a few. Also social media, so LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, all of those will help you with this as well. If these guys had like 30, you want to have 130 to run the score up on them. Because you're going to see their phone numbers here listed and the websites, they're going to get a lot of direct calls, and a lot of people go into their site and then actually calling them from there. Being on here, you can capture about 30% of the amount of people coming through this search, so the 400, 30% of that. Last option, if you wanted to pay for ads to be at the very top of the screen, you would just have to pay more than these guys to show up here and kind of outbid them. But that's, again, up to you guys. All right, thank you for your time. I hope that was helpful. That was really my intent here. You know, what I'll do is if I don't hear from you guys in a day or so, I'll give you a call just to check in and make sure that this was helpful, and hopefully it did help you out with a little bit there to improve your site. All right, but thank you for your time and have a great day.